My name is Adrienne Love Pruitt, and I have the pleasure of serving as Miss Howard University. Today, Verizon Wireless has sponsored what we call the Red Flag Campaign, helping students in the HU community advocate to stop the effects of domestic abuse and dating violence.
What is dating violence? The person's trying to use power to control the other person.
He was beating her. She was being abused. They couldn't do anything about it, so they didn't care.
And I had a question basically about what can be classified as domestic violence.
What did I learn? I learned that you should never settle for less, number one. Number two, if you sense that you're in a domestic violence relationship, get out of it quick.
I found it interesting when they were speaking about men abuse and that men get abused too. Women have to be very careful maybe when putting their hands on a man, because in the next relationship the man may not be so willing not to react violently.
I myself have heard of Howard students going through domestic cases, and I feel like everybody should be informed.
I think one of the interesting things to me is that physical abuse isn't just a female problem. Sometimes if we know men that are in this situation, we should also reach out and make sure that everyone is, speaking out about the problem.
I think the biggest thing that jumped out to me was people realizing, that the first time, that's when you really need to step away, take a step back, and just, evaluate the situation and say, is this for me?
Get out of the relationship. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
A lot of people think, that first time that people are apologizing and, I won't do that again, things of that nature. But I think that's the moment where you need to go.
What I thought was important was when they were saying that love doesn't hurt.
My mom is actually, before she had me, she was with another guy who's my brother's father, and he was very abusive. And she got out of it immediately, and then she fell in love with my dad, and now I'm here. So there's hope.
A lot of people actually go through abusive relationships, and sometimes they said a question you always need to ask yourself is like, is this supposed to happen? I'm pretty sure a lot of students at Howard University can relate to that, because if they've been in a certain type of situation where, like an argument, they've been fighting, and okay, that's a natural relationship, but honestly, is that supposed to happen?
Anytime that your love for someone turns into you having to say or do something negative to them, whether it be out of jealousy or spite or envy, then that is a situation that I would call domestic abuse.